Hey YouTube world, it's me, Danny. This is, I guess I want to say my first ever really review for any product that I've bought or that I've owned. My profile is more of just goofy little random videos, nothing too important. I decided to do a review on PDP's AP2 wireless Afterglow controller just for the main fact that this has really been an eye catcher for me. I'm a huge gamer and I always look for something different for accessories and whatnot. And I've always eyed this piece of accessory for the PlayStation. But sadly, when they first released them for the AP1s, they were wired, and I absolutely despise wires. I hate wired. I don't want anything to do with them. They just make things look kind of cheap and cluttered, and it's just, wires are just plain ugly. So I was just always hoping that PDP would make a version of this controller wireless, and I'm happy that they did. I always look up reviews and articles on products if I'm thinking about purchasing them, and honestly, I've read even very mixed reviews. Some people love this product, some people despise it. Some people are kind of like, it's up to you type of a thing. I'll just let you know the specs of the controller and the product and whatnot, pricing. And so I thought I'll just give my own little spiel on what I think of the AP2 Afterglow controller by PDP. So to start off, I actually got this at Best Buy. It cost me about, retail without the tax, it was $34.99. Altogether with tax and coming around $35, $36. Not too bad, honestly. I thought Best Buy was actually going to make it much more expensive because I love Best Buy, but you guys really overcharge on tax. It's actually pretty ridiculous. Well, at least if you live in California, it's pretty ridiculous. But to start off, I got the green AP2 controller. Green is my favorite color. I believe they have blue at the store as well, but I had to go for the green. I was aiming for that. That's my color. So of course you're gonna have the controller in the package. Comes with a 4-foot charging cable, but I don't need to use this because I have a 10-foot that I use for my just original PS3 wireless controller. And then you have the little chip that you hook into your PS3, and it helps the controller sync to your PS3 so you can use it to play. What I really loved about this, guys, is that they were PDP gave you guys a little cover, so whenever you unplug it, you can just put it right back in, and it actually protects the chip for you, so no dust or dirt or you don't bend it by accident. It's a nice little insurance that this piece, I want to say the most important piece of the controller, doesn't get damaged. So I guess I'll start off really with the size, because it is a huge difference compared to a regular PS3 controller. It is a little bit smaller, and I want to say slimmer, compared to the original PS3 controller. Let me grab my silver one that's sadly starting to break on me. As you can see, there is a huge, well, let me take that back. It's not a huge, but a slight difference in size and length. As you can tell, the PS3 controller sadly has a very bulky look, and I wish Sony kind of upgraded their look on the controller since the PS3 has been out for about, I want to say 7-8 years. I could be wrong. So it definitely has that bulky look to it, while the AP2 is a little bit smaller, a little bit slimmer, like I said, I dare say. And I don't know, to me, I know a lot of people complain about how it feels in your hand, and honestly, maybe it's because I'm a girl, I don't know. It feels really good for me. I will admit, it took time to get used to it because I'm so used to the PS3 size that it took a while to adjust to the AP2s. But it really didn't take very long. I'm not going to lie. Your hand adjusts. It's going to adjust. Now, I don't know how it would feel, honestly, for people who have maybe slightly larger hands than most. Sadly, I don't know how that feel. My friend, he tested out as well, and he has pretty big hands. And he said they felt fine, so But even he said the same thing. It just takes time to adjust. And after he messed with this for a while, he's actually interested in getting one of his own. I believe he's aiming for the red one. So that's the size. Look-wise, as I should say, button layout-wise, it does have kind of the Xbox 360 setup, but honestly, I kind of prefer that more compared to the PS3s. Not that I'm dogging on PS3, I'm a Sony girl all the way, but I just like to have more room for my thumbs. I don't know, just the whole fact that my thumbs are so close to each other, like right next to each other, and the D-pad's all the way up here, really kind of kills it for me. Especially, I love playing the PS1 classics, such as Final Fantasy, Silent Hill, Resident Evil, especially Final Fantasy VII. They do not allow you to play with the thumbstick, so you have to resort to the D-pad, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a pain in the ass with the PS3 controller using the D-pad when it's all the way over here and you're trying to run with Cloud and it's just not working. And I know that the PS1 controller was a little bit slimmer than what this is. So I actually like the layout a lot better. Also mixed reviews on the thumbsticks, on the movement, if it feels kind of sticky or constricted in some way. And honestly, guys, I don't think it's really constricted or it's hard to move. It's just more of an in-cave design to the controller, while your PS3 has more of a circular type of a layout at the bottom. So of course it's easier to move and it's a little bit faster, but it's really not that huge of a deal when you really think about it. Like I said, it's just about adjusting if you want to adjust, of course. I did test out the controller on my Call of Duty game on MW3, and it's really not that bad, you guys. Like I said, I enjoyed the layout, and honestly my favorite feature with this controller, besides the LED lights, is the extensions. I don't know, for anyone who plays FPSs, first-person shooters, if you guys use the R2 and the the L2 button. I do, because it's just, like I said, that's just my preference. When I play Call of Duty or anytime a first-person shooter game, and then I use the R1 and the L2 for throwing a frag, or I don't even know what the hell the other button was used for. But, oh yeah, grenades, there we go. Grenades or frags, C4, I usually use these. And I use my R2 to shoot, my L2 to aim. And I just love that I don't even have to really even put pressure on the trigger, and it just goes down immediately. So it's a really quick response time with your gun when you're playing the game. So far, there hasn't been any lag issues for me. The controller's been really perfect so far. I know a lot of people said they had lag issues, and I think it's just bad luck on the product. You do get those out there. I've gotten a few myself when it came to other brands of PS3 controllers. The buttons are relatively a little bit smaller than the original. That took me a while to get used to, especially with, I hate to say it, with my thumb. I got like little chubby little baby fingers, as much as I hate to say. So my thumb always ended up going a little bit more to the middle. I'll miss the button, but I'm getting better. That's probably one thing I'm really trying to get used to. The feature for the light is really, really cool. This little button at the top actually gives you an option. I believe if you press it once, the lights won't pop up because it's not connected, sadly, but it's just an example. If you push it once, the light comes on fully and never goes off. Push it twice. It has a rumble effect that if you get hit, you shoot your gun, flashbang, or you're driving a racing car, you hit a wall, anything that makes your controller rumble or vibrate, your LED light will come on. It will kind of take like a nice glow effect and fade out glow effect. And if you get shot or killed or more forceful impact, the light will actually flash. So it's actually really, really cool. I actually like that feature the most when it comes to this controller. And then if you push it for the third time, it just completely turns off your LED lights, which I don't really understand why you would do unless you don't like the lights, you just like the feel. But like I said, that's everybody. That's, you know, some people are like that, and it's cool. For me, preferably, I love the rumble / vibration light up effect. That's really, really cool. And then sometimes I would go to the full LED lights on all the time. So let me go ahead and show you what this looks like in the dark. So let me go ahead and just find my little switch here, and you can look at Ezio for a while as I find the switch. Alright, so that's how it looks in the dark. It's a lot brighter with the camera than it is actually in person. In person, the LED has more, I want to say, a jade forest green effect. Sorry, Ezio just looked cool with the green hitting on him. I'm sorry. Very sorry. Anyways, like I was saying, it's much more of a jade forest green effect. The camera just brings out more of the light, so it looks a lot brighter than what it's supposed to look. I remember with the AP1s, the light was actually very, very bright and almost blinding. Like, this is what it was without the camera. Literally the light would just be blinding you like that. The only reason I know this is because my friends, they had the AP1s for their Xboxes and for the PS3, and I remember the green was a very, very bright neon green, and it just threw me off so bad. And the red was even worse. It literally blinded you if you even brought the controller close to your face, anywhere near, I want to say, from your waist up. God forbid you would play the AP1s in the dark. That was just really, really harsh. But they really toned it down for the green one, which is really, really great. It looks really sick. It's very legit. Now, sadly, I can't say the same thing for the blue or the red, simply because I don't own them, so I haven't seen them. But from what I've kind of heard in the rumor mill, they also toned down the light of the blue and the red, the pink, and the purple. But I guess I'll find out in a few days. My buddy's going to get I believe he's going to get the red one. So I guess we'll be the judges of that to see if it's the same or it's a little bit toned down. I'm kind of hoping it's toned down more. It's like a crimson red than a really bright neon like it was with the AP ones. Yeah, but I would definitely recommend this product for anyone who just wants something different, a cool look, and it's not expensive. Because I had some friends who modded their controllers from somebody and it cost them around $150, $200. And for me, I don't need to do all that. Like I said, this little guy right here cost me $36 at Best Buy. It's probably going to cost you probably 30, straight 34, 35 at GameStop. I believe you go to the PDP website, they actually offer you free shipping, so it's just straight 34. Sometimes they will have a nice little promotion on these babies. Sadly, I missed the promotion, I think last month. They were selling it for $29, and I kind of kicked myself in the leg for missing out. But like I said too, I was very, very unsure if I really wanted this controller or not. Let me just turn on the light really quick, and then I'll continue with my little closing statement. And so yeah, honestly, I would recommend, like I said, I would recommend this to somebody who just wants to, just a different look to their controllers, or just anything in particular. If I missed anything on my review with the AP2s, Afterglows, please let me know. If you have any questions, just fill the comment box. If there's any product you guys would like me to review that will go with the PS3 or computers or anything like that, I love technology. And if you guys enjoyed this review, I'll make sure to make some more, maybe game reviews or anything like that. But I'm definitely going to go ahead and test this baby out with my sleeping dogs. Going to maybe play a little bit more of that. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch my 14-minute long video on the PDP Afterglows. And I hope this review helped you guys out a little bit. So, take care, guys.